Good afternoon, my beautiful people. Now, I just want you to imagine just spending 30 seconds a week managing your trade account. I just want you to imagine that real quick. And watching it grow to $236,000. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds so crazy, but that is exactly what I did. Now, most people, they think that trading requires all of this time. They think it requires all this time being in front of charts. People think that trading is time consuming in general, but I'm here to prove that wrong. So I am going to reveal a clear step-by-step process in this video today. Now, before we dive in, just give me an opportunity to introduce myself. If you are new here, hi, my name is Paris Smith, and I was able to retire myself from the 9 to 5 at 24 years old. I was able to do this through trading stocks. I was also, now this is going to blow your mind, I also was able to grow a 6-figure account my first 6 months trading, 6 figures in income my first 6 months trading. And this was as a complete beginner, no prior knowledge of the stock market at all, no prior knowledge of trading, complete beginner. And it's a strategy that a lot of people don't know about. And it's a strategy where I trade just once a week. It takes me less than 3 minutes. In my case, I like to say 30 seconds because all I do is do, boom, boom, boom. And that's it. And the cool thing about it is you make your profit up front. You only got to log in again. It is a way to generate reliable income. So if you're making, let's say, $1,000 a month, you will continue to make that $1,000 a month as long as you trade once a week. That takes you 30 seconds. Cool strategy. We don't day trade. You don't need to day trade. None of that. You don't have to read charts. And you can work your 9 to 5. It's really cool. And if you're like, baby girl, let me tell you something. I need that. I need to learn that. Well, I need to see you at my next free stock trading masterclass. It's going down, okay? Spend 5 days with me. I'm going to break it all down for you, okay? By the time you leave, you are going to be very confident in your future. That is a promise. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. You're going to learn all about the trading strategy, literally everything that allowed me to leave my job at 24 years old. I'm not holding nothing back, no gatekeeping over here. The masterclass for 5 days is completely free. The link to register is in the description of this video. Definitely register, secure your seat now, and make sure you show up early, okay? Anyway, the date and time, you just click the link. All of that information is there. So how did I create a $236,000 trading account with just 30 seconds a week? Let's go ahead and get started. So where did I start? How did this journey start? So first of all, I was working a 9 to 5 in tech, information technology, and I was dealing with my chronic disease called juvenile type 1 diabetes. So it's a type of autoimmune disease where you're dependent on an insulin pump to live, and it's not an easy disease. And so I was getting terminated left and right, getting threatened left and right. Just had no job security. I felt like I was a nobody. I was nothing because of my chronic disease. Yeah, I can perform, baby, and I'm going to go above and beyond every single time. But I still got to take off. I I come in a little late sometimes. I don't feel good, And so I was tired of it. So I said, all right, I need a strategy that's going to allow me a backup plan. I need something in my back pocket in case I lose my job. That was the plan. In case I lose my job, I need something. I started seeking financial, and then I started seeking that time freedom. So financial freedom and time freedom. And trading was just the best path. Trading was just the best path. Now, why I avoid the traditional method, a lot of people know day trading. That's all people know about day trading. That's all they know about. That's it. And I don't have time for that. First of all, I don't like day trading at all because it's way too risky. You got to cross your fingers and pray to the good Lord that you make some money and that you don't lose your money. I don't have time for that. I don't have time to be reading indicators trying to be right. Now, if you have that skill, that is amazing. But that is not my ministry. I don't have time to be sitting in front of a computer screen. And especially right now, and I didn't left the 9 to 5. I'm not trying to feel like I'm at another 9 to 5. So I knew indicators and stuff like that wasn't going to work for me. It wasn't going to work for me. And then, staring at charts and stuff. I don't have time for that. So I just wanted something that was more hands-off. Something that was more hands-off and something that could literally grow my wealth while I was focused on life. Focus on other things. I do something one time and boom, it produces income. I do that 10 more times, boom, produces income, wealth. Do that 100 more times, I then produce income, wealth, and can now diversify. Like, it's a beautiful strategy. So anyways, let's keep going. So I discovered the trading strategy. The trading strategy is called covered calls. Okay, write it down. It's called covered calls. It's basically, write this down. It's basically a way to collect consistent income without trading every single day, without trading daily. So it's a way to collect a consistent income. So if I'm making $250 a week, I'm going to make that $250 a week, which is $1,000 a month. Now, when I say, I realized after doing a ton of research, I realized this was literally how the rich make money. I said, this how the rich make money for them. I said, we on to something. So let me break it down. Let me break down my process. Okay, write this down. Now, step 1, you got to choose a fundamentally strong stock. We're not trying to pick these weak stocks where they don't have pop and revenue. Write that down. So, when you have a moment, search blue chip stocks. That's what I want you to search. So pick in stocks that are blue chip stocks, but they also have to have a little low volatility. You need to be a little low volatility. These type of stocks work perfect for cover calls. So for an example, this was my start. I started with the stock AMD. My first investment was $5,500, and I started making $1,000 every single month from AMD. Follow me now. Another example of a really good stock would be something like an Apple or Microsoft or whatever. Really strong, solid, fundamentally strong stock. That's what you want. Now, once you find that strong stock, and you're like, all right, I can start building a position in this. You're gonna step 2. You're gonna sell a cover call for weekly, or you can do monthly. You could trade once a month if you want. You can trade every single week if you want. You can literally trade 30 seconds and make all your income for the month for your bills. If you do it right, you got to be strategic. Now, step 2 is selling a cover call for weekly or monthly income. So once you own the shares of the stock, this is what we're going to do. We're going to trade against the shares that we already own. And when you do it that way, you get paid instant cash up front. Can y'all flood the chat? Flood the chat, instant cash up front. What trading strategy do you know where you know how much you're making before you press submit? That's what I want to know. What strategy do you know where you didn't even submit the trade yet and you know how much you're about to make? That's what I'm on. That's what you're learning at the free masterclass. If you decide to spend 5 days with me, I'm going to break it all down for you. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Now, step 3. Step 3. This is how I did it. Y'all better lock in. Letting the trade work with minimum time invested. Let the trade work. When I say you make the trade and you don't sign in until you're ready to make another trade, that's what I mean. So you don't have to sit there and watch no dag on charts. You ain't got to do that. You just let the stock move how it does. If it go up, cool. If it go down, cool. If it go down real bad, cool. If it stay the same, cool. We just gonna let the stock do what it want to do. So no charts. You ain't gotta watch no charts. Now, if the stock, if it stays below, let's say you trade the stock and you choose your strike price or whatever, and it stays below, cool. You keep your shares and you just keep repeating the same process over and over and over and over again. You repeat it next week or next month, whatever your strategy that you would like to trade, weekly or monthly. Weekly is what I do. Cool. Now, if the stock rises real crazy, cool. You still keep your premium, and I like to call it a little sprinkle. I do it a little sprinkle on top, a little extra from little extra monies you get on top of the premium that you already collected. That's if the stock run up. Cool, I ain't mad. I'm not mad. If the stock stays the same, cool. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. This is a low risk strategy. It doesn't matter. Now, step 4, you have to repeat the process consistently. If you're not a consistent person, this ain't for you. You got to keep repeating the process consistently, okay? Now, this is how you get that compounding effect. So each trade, it brings in the cash, right? But you gotta, if you want to grow your income, you got to buy more shares. So you got to reinvest. So this is the compounding effect right here. You trade, you get that money, and then you reinvest. You just keep it going. You just keep the little process going. Then over time, you just, you scale up bigger trades, a higher account value. You keep scaling, keep going. You got to be disciplined because that money going to be looking good. You're going to want to spend the money. Don't spend the money. Just to reinvest it. That's what the rich do. Literally, I'm copying everything that my rich aunties and uncles are doing. My rich aunties and uncles and them. I'm just going to follow what they're doing. And this is what they are doing. And this is how I did it. Now, when I first got started, AMD was the stock. Then I moved it to another stock. The second stock was MGM. This is not what I trade right now. Disclaimer. Okay. AMD was the stock. MGM was the stock where I started. And basically, how I reinvested the profits to scale to that $236,000. Listen, if you don't take nothing from this, I need you to take this. My rich aunties and uncles, they don't use their money. My rich aunties aunties and uncles, they use other people's money. And so I decided to go ahead and get on this train. And I went and I use other people's money. It's called OPM. And so I also match that OPM with margin. When you got a moment, search margin. Margin is basically free money that the broker account lends to you. You do got to pay a little interest, but it's laughable. It's a laughable interest fee. Anyway, when I merged those two together, baby, that account was growing fast, quick. And then I'm disciplined and I'm consistent. So I'm going to keep reinvesting. I'm going to buy more shares. I'm going to trade against it. I'm going to bring in the consistent premium every single time I trade up front. You get your money the same day you trade. And so I just copied the strategy that the rich use to maximize their returns. When I say anybody can do this, anybody can trade this strategy. If I could do it, anybody could do it. Because I was a little special ed. I ain't gonna hold you in school. I had a learning disability. Could not learn for nothing. And then my mama told me to learn stocks. And I started learning stocks. I dove in. I became obsessed and I started learning. And so anyone can do this. It doesn't matter if you are a little on the special ed side or if you PhD student. It don't matter. You can learn this too. Now, also, anyone can do this because there's no need to watch charts all day. And y'all know that's y'all problem. A lot of people problem. They can't watch the charts. They can't read the charts. Yeah. And then this trading strategy is a hands-off approach. You trade, take you 30 seconds, go ahead, submit the trade, you make your monies, you let the trade do what it need to do, and then you trade again when it's time, next week. So it's a very hands-off approach. And then it works well if you have a 9-to-5 job. So I worked a 9-to-5. I had 3 jobs to be exact, 3 jobs. And I was able to trade. It took you 30 seconds. Listen, on your lunch break, let me tell you something. On your lunch break, trade real quick. Just take a little time out. Go ahead, pull out your phone, trade. Hell, use your computer at work. I did. Anyway, if you can't do that, listen, you need to take a little break. Go to the bathroom real quick. Just pull out your phone. Go to the bathroom real quick. Go ahead, trade. Make your money. Go back to work. That's it. You could be on the toilet taking a little dump real quick and just bop. Go on back to work. That easy. It's that easy. It's also a very low stress trading strategy. One thing about me, I like making that effortless income. I don't do stress. That is not, I do not subscribe to stress. But this trading strategy is low stress. So comparing it to day trading or options gambling, because that's what y'all doing. Y'all gambling. It's low stress. Yep, it's predictable. It is reliable. So we need to start thinking about ways that we can invest in our money and make it semi-passive or passive. We need to allow our money to work for us. We need to have a backup plan because your 9-to-5 is not promised to you every day. So we need to have a little monies already generating every single month so that we're not stressed the heck out. We need financial security. And that's that on that. So if you want to see how this works in real time, join my free training on trading stocks without indicators, without day trading, without charts, and all that annoying mess. I'll see you at my free masterclass. The link to register is in the description. Go ahead and secure your seat. Y'all, we're going to have a good time. Listen, I need you to wipe your calendar. 5 days, I need you to lock the heck in. We're not playing no games. 2025? And you still relying on your 9-to-5. Shame on you. I need to see you at my masterclass, my free masterclass. And it's for free. Like, it's for free. I'm about to teach it down for free. Anyway, I hope this was good to you. This was good to me. Listen, this right here inspired me all over. My own story inspires me over and over again. My own story inspires me over and over again. But anyways, I hope this was good to you. I will see you at my next free stock trading masterclass. It's going to be phenomenal. And I will see you guys there. Bye, guys. Bye.